A brief stopover before a long trip to come.
Well, I came from Cranbrook, and tomorrow we're going to Amsterdam and then Athens.
Don Pantazis missed his annual trip last year, but decided he's waited long enough to see his family.
Life now is just like that. We have to live with it, and we can't put our lives on hold. We've got to do what we have to do.
Figures from December show 6 times the number of arrivals for the same month in 2020 and more than half the total for pre-pandemic December of 2019. Travel agents say people are traveling for a variety of reasons, and some are seeing retirees making many of the bookings.
The overwhelming message that I'm hearing from retired people is they're saying, look, we've missed out on 2 years. This was our plan when we saved up and worked all of those years, was to travel and enjoy life. And we've done everything that we need to do.
They also have the flexibility to stay longer if they can't meet the negative COVID test requirement to come home.
I didn't even think that I would, in a million years, that I would get COVID. I was more scared of actually physically being stuck there for like months.
Brennan Watson planned to stay in Ireland for a week over Christmas. It turned into 3 when he tested positive and wasn't allowed to fly home. He says he booked his flight before Omicron.
I could lose all this money that I paid for a flight, or I can just go and risk it. And I decided to risk it. And yeah, I don't regret it at all.
His lack of insurance cost him a flight and extra accommodations, and the inability to insure against new border rules or canceled flights means many aren't taking the chance.
What we are seeing is little interest, little business in people planning February reading week breaks, March breaks, or even summer at this point, because the bottom line is you still can't get trip cancellation.
And while the first half of the year is still slow, agents say people are setting their sights abroad for the end of the year. Susanna Da Silva, CBC News, Vancouver.